around him, which
yeah,
we've seen done thousands of times. We've seen the Dipset movements. We've seen the G-Unit movements. We've seen the No Limit movements. We've seen the Rockefeller movement. I think in any way we can let these young boys live in grace and make opportunity through music to do other things, let them do rightfully so. It is corny how the judicial system is set up for black males, with being on probation or what kind of, monetary violation systems that they have out there for not only black people, just people of color. If you one strike, you go back to jail. Like, it's ridiculous.
If you're black or Latino, you're going to be faced, just as hard for the same type of crime.
And I think also people don't realize that when you get put on these programs, the first thing they ask you, do you have any warrants arresting you on probation? And then that's in the likelihood of the cop, once he knows if you're under probation, what he wants to do and how he wants to handle you.
Yep.
If you were speeding, he can give you a ticket. If he wants to be a dickhead, he can actually take you in.
Yeah, no, I think Remy Ma laid it out. I don't remember where she was at, but she laid it out really well one time. But she was just like, not to say no one ever doesn't get in trouble, because, there are plenty of people that have, like, never really had interactions with the law and have kind of gone unscathed. But, like, it's at the point where you're even just being pulled over by the police. Like, let's say if you were, like, even if they thought you were speeding, like, that automatically now becomes a thing because you had an interaction with a police officer. And it's just like, it's fucked up how they do him. It's fucked up how they're doing him. But, me and Meek, he holds a special place in my heart. His birthday's the day after mine. I feel like, a lot of his erraticness, I get sometimes, being a bull. Like, I understand Meek, I understand him. So, anyway, welcome home, Meek. Apparently, he's still going through, like, situations and such. So he's home, but not home.
I think this just today he got cleared to travel for business. And work.
I saw that. Yeah.
So you know what? It's hard.
Which is good though. Sorry, because he didn't have that before.
Right.
Before they wouldn't even allow him to travel for work. So it was really kind of just like whatever.
At least he's home and free, because the man has a family to provide for. I don't know how much more of a, like, how can we really emphasize on that, like. These people get opportunities, just like Cardi. We see them come from the bottom, and people around them depend on them not only to just possibly get out the hood, but to possibly make ends meet.
Oh, yeah.
If it's throwing them so-and-so like an extra $500 to get the food on the table or whatever, they depend on them, like, to give them the opportunity, to give them the look. Could you imagine?
It's like the MC Hammer, where you're just putting people on payroll just to help them.
Just to help, to keep them out of trouble.
I'm going to just have you do something around here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, I totally feel you.
Like, people don't realize, like, how you help other people. I'm not going to try to put anybody's business on Front Street.
You should put me on your payroll.
Nah, but I mean,
No, but what I'm saying is,
I've hired crackheads in my neighborhood to do shit for me, like to paint or like do something.
Yeah, that's a hood classic.
But I mean, would you
like
know,
shovel the sidewalk? I'll give you $20.
But you know what they would do if you didn't give them that opportunity? They're gonna go get another. They're gonna find another way.
Yeah,
they're gonna find another way.
Find a way.
So I mean, we need to like kind of stick to our own for those who are trying to do right and like stay on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
And like if we have to hit the reset button on certain things, like a lot of people, who's doing right, who's doing wrong, and a lot of the things I also want to know. Lastly, before we get out of here, I want to say like we need to also personally monitor our energy.
Oh, absolutely. You talking to my spirit.
You make fun of like how I went away like within like the last 2 months. I'm flying here and there, but I think that I'm trying to find something, a new way to hit a reset every month. Like, take that extra Monday.
Fucking up the status quo. That's real.
Take a Monday off or take a Friday off to like do something for myself. Like,
treat yourself.
Take a walk in the park. Just do nothing, because I think we get too tied up and we get too into this cycle wheel,
the rhythm
of things, and we fall out of the way of the world, or just what's going on.
Yeah,
which could be happening with Kanye.
Maybe
a lot of pressure. A lot of leftover cocaine that Lamar probably. That was a bad joke. My bad. Somebody left some drugs in the house.
It caught me off guard. I was like, "Who in the house is doing crack cocaine?"
But no, yeah. I think we just need to just monitor how we doing things with ourselves.
That is real though. That reset thing. Because for me, it's honestly just locking myself in the house for 48 hours.
I think even so, like
however you are able to do yours, you should do that. Because some people go stir crazy, like if they're in the house for 48 hours. But I love it.
Not to sound crazy that Meek deserved back to Meek being able to this reset thing. Isn't me? Did you read the tweet that he sent out after he was let go? It was like totally gratefulness. Like aside of him, that I've never like.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't wish anybody to have their freedom taken away for some bullshit. You know what I mean? Over some pettiness.
Yeah.
Especially with a violation of what is that? What was it? A violation of
well, it was. I don't know what the word you're looking for.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, my brain is fried.
Yeah,
sorry.
mine too.
It's Monday.
It's
I'm
Monday.
fucking tired.
It's Monday.
But yeah, no, I feel you though. Yeah, it's for petty crimes, ideally,
Yeah.
What you can call them, because it was like the fight
probation violation.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
I thought you weren't thinking that because it was too obvious.
I said it backwards. Yeah, my bad.
I was like, he's not thinking probation. Yeah. Yeah. Again, just a bunch of petty shit. So, welcome home, Meek. Say all that to say, in the hood, holla free, Meek.
House still diverted. Business is booming.
Business is good as usual.
Okay.
Just another day in the camp. So,
I mean,
we're not taping this week because Kenya's on a cruise or she's going away.
Shout out to people reset. Like, go take your time off and go do what you gotta do.
I'm going. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all gave me about
You got
3 weeks.
You got any?
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm putting Malcolm on tape every episode until we do it. Are we going to DC to see this museum?
Not in June, but yes, we can. Just not in June.
July
is possible. We just have to get the tickets. But the tickets are so popular that imagine if only 10 people go see Black Panther at a time. That's equivalent to this museum. So you have to get in there early. Like, we're probably not going until October just because of the way the tickets are set up. It's backed up like that.
Nah, I'm going.
It's backed up like that. No, I'm telling you, it's backed up like that. And you have to, it's like Disney World. Like, one of my coworkers went and she was like, you have to give it at least 2.5, 3 days to see everything because there's just so much shit in there. It's like 5 floors.
Any political ties out there, can you please help us out to get us into?
Listen, if you can make it happen, I'll be on the plane. All right, maybe the bus because I'm a cheap bastard.
Definitely,
but I'll be on some wheels somehow.
We'll be in traffic.
Will my wheels collapse underneath me at one point? I don't know. Well, maybe with Megabus because that should be wild. Anyway,
where can they find us?
So 69. So you can find us on all of the platforms: iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker, Mixcloud, Google Play. And iHeartRadio, always forget that. You can follow Focus at Focus_JRJ. You can follow me at _HeyMalcolm. You can tweet along with the show using the hashtags Fully Loaded Podcast or FLP. That's pretty much it. Happy May. It's gonna be May.
How was your 420?
I was so high. Oh my God. We did an episode of Still Diverted. I was only able to post like 14 minutes of like the hour episode because I was just blazed. Were you high? Did you enjoy the festivities?
I didn't do any festivities.
We said we were going to get high together soon.
We're going to do it.
To. Should I bring an edible next week?
Your birthday this weekend.
No. Oh, you and do a show?
No.
Okay. All right.
We'll figure it out.
Now it's just like a phone call. It's like, all right, so on Tuesday, are you going to like, okay, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Until then, guys.
Yes.
Be safe. Take care of yourself.
Be black. If you're not black, be the best version of you, which is...
Stay booked and busy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you don't want to see one of my niggas facing a shotgun. Grab your corner over some nonsense. I'm on the east side rolling with my west side niggas.
West side.
We just trying to do it big like that best die nigga. Best die. And the fat looking pretty, they don't catch my nigga. Might pull up on the corner like